happy after Thanksgiving, happy Christmas season. Welcome to Through Thick and Thin. I am Grace, this is Q. We'll start with our two-part disclaimer. This is a weight loss channel predominantly. Parker hates when we're talking to people, don't you? Mm-hmm. This is a weight loss channel predominantly, and so we always make sure to say the following two things. Number one, your worth is not determined by a number on the scale or a label in your clothes. Number two, we are not medical professionals. And so that's our disclaimer. This week's video, we were thinking about all these master plans of like, oh, we could do this and we could do that. To get you up to speed, we had pre-recorded videos from last year, which was about 50-ish and 30-ish pounds ago. And they just ran out. And so now we are releasing videos every weekend, which is super fun. What do you need? Which is super fun, Paco. Yeah. But it also puts a little bit of pressure on to come up with content because we're not at our goal weights, so it's not like we can post tons of advice because like we're still following our own advice right now. And we also haven't done a big reveal to anyone that we know in real life or anything like that. So we're hoping to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year.
We're getting close.
We're getting close. We're at 711, I think, right now. If you want to subscribe, make our day, make our Christmas. But yeah, that's our goal, is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We started this channel in June. And so now you're up to speed. I'll explain why we didn't come up with a great video. Earlier this week, yeah, the dog needs a treat. Earlier this week, I say we, but me and the kids, we have 3 children, all got stomach flu. I am hugely OCD, very germphobic, emetophobic, literally have OCD to back that up. So there was just a lot of stuff going on. It hit our house on Sunday night. Everyone seemed okay on Monday, so I was like, oh, but we all stayed home just in case. Then Tuesday came around and still only one of us had been sick, had thrown up and was not feeling well. So Q went into work and I worked from home, and we took another one of our kids to school that day.
We thought for sure it was like foodborne.
We thought that he just ate something, the one kid. We're not using names, we keep everyone anonymous. An anemone. Okay, don't hurt yourself. Yeah, so anyway, to cut a long story short, 4 out of 5 of us ended up with this awful stomach flu. I had it the absolute worst out of everybody, which I actually am grateful for. Any mother will understand, like, you would rather it be you that's going through it than watch your children go through it. It's just, you would prefer to take the brunt of it. I honestly love my kids so much that I'm so glad that it wasn't them in the situation I was in. They got over it pretty quick. This leads me to my next thing, which is basically a PSA, that norovirus has a 2 to 3 day, incubation period, which means that even after you've stopped throwing up, and even before you start throwing up, there's about a 2-day window either side, 2 or 3 day window either side, where you could be contagious and not know it. And so I'm like very passionate about, it's kind of like stop the spread, right? Like during COVID, very passionate about keeping to yourselves and self-isolating and not infecting people who you love. Hello. And then on the flip side of that, I recognize that sickness is part of living in society, and we love living in society. Yes. Isn't it so great to live in society? There
are some things where like your life has to go on, and it's hard to put everything on hold. So we understand that it's definitely
like
tricky.
A common cold. I kind of understand if you're like, oh, he's got a little sniffle, I'll send him to school. But when it's vomiting and diarrhea and all of the things that we were going through, and I say we, again, he managed to evade it somehow. Again,
I said double it and give it to the next person.
He really did.
The next person was Grace.
Double it and give it to the next person. Okay, yeah. But it worked out because we tag teamed it. Also, I'm a huge fan of cleaning supplies, so we were kitted out, dude. Like, we were ready to roll. Yeah. And I have bleached everything and washed everything on a hot wash, and we are now, no one has thrown up since early morning Wednesday. Was the last one. Don't say any names?
You were the last one.
No.
Okay.
Firstborn was the last one. Don't say any names, we're on live. We keep our kids very private. Which is what everyone should do, by the way. Yeah. Anyway, speaking of that, let's see what we've got going on here.
Yeah, we got some movement.
Bang each other. Oh my. There's some.
Not here.
There's some very interesting comments happening in here. Someone's saying hello. What the heck is happening? I'm behind your couch. Carlos, come on out. Join the party.
Are you in the tree?
How are you behind our couch? Because the couches are pressed up to the wall. Help, I'm under the water. Hi, everybody. Hello. Girl, you have an attractive husband. Don't I, though? He is gorge.
Well,
and I'll tell you this, too. Not only is he attractive, he is the nicest person ever, literally. I've never heard him complain. Just throwing that out there. We've been together. He's shy, so he's probably like, oh my gosh, don't tell me that I'm good looking. Oh my gosh. He is the best thing ever. What are you saying here? If it doesn't work out, she says. If it doesn't work out, hey, you know what? If I die, I'll have him hit you up. All right?
We're good though.
But we're good for now. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, I hope that everyone finds someone just like him. He's the bee's knees. You are so funny.
To you. Also feel
the same feelings. What's this now? She just did this one. I love you. Oh my gosh, who are you? I want to be your friend. That's so funny. So, anyway, cut a long story short, which I'm not good at doing, as you can tell. The last person to throw up, it was Wednesday morning, and then ever since then, everyone's been pretty much fine. If anything, just kind of in recovery, getting fluids back up and stuff like that, which is fine, and just part of getting over being sick. But we're also staying home all together until Monday, because I don't want to run the risk of getting any one of my friends. We have a lot of elderly friends, actually. We have friends with new babies, and I am just not about to run the risk of getting anyone sick. So I think people think I'm way overboard. Q is people.
It's for a good reason.
And you're willing to support.
Yes.
Which is very sweet. It's very kind of him. Because yes, I know that it's overboard, and a lot of it is because I have, like I said, clinical diagnosed OCD, emetophobia, gerbophobia, a lot of things. There's a lot going on up in here. What is it on the NF song? Something weird's going on up in my house. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Pack my car, get the, I'm not going to say the rest.
Right?
Yeah, there's another part of it. I'm like, we don't need to talk about that on the channel.
No.
So, again, this is a weight loss channel predominantly, but we're not going to be talking weight loss today. But if you are interested in our weight loss journey to date, check out our channel. We have, I think we were at 22 videos over there, 22 episodes over there.
Something like that, yeah.
Of our weight loss. Q has lost 50 pounds since June last year, and I have lost about 30 pounds. As a side note, this week alone, I lost something like 9 pounds because I was so sick, and that was awful. But we have been doing that by eating in a calorie deficit, and for me, I was walking more and incorporating workouts. Q hasn't done any working out yet, but let me see what we got going on here. I love the Christmas tree, and your whole aesthetic looks so cozy.
Thank you.
Oh man, people are saying some gross things too, but I won't read those out.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Looks so cozy. It is very cozy, and thank you. We love a good Christmassy little, we have little mugs, little matching mugs.
Yes.
We've got, I mean, you can't see it. I guess we could swivel it, but you're on a tripod right now.
Yeah.
We've got our stockings hung up with care. We're just ready for Christmas. Okay, so the point I was making, because I lose the point all the time, I have been sick. We didn't put together a video like we were planning to. We've had a few suggestions of what I eat in a day videos would be a fun thing to do.
It's on the agenda.
That's on the agenda. But today we're gonna roll it back to like 2010 YouTube. Raise your hand if you were around in 2010. I was. I loved YouTube and like that kind of era. I was a huge like Megan Hart's makeup fan, Zoella, Sprinkle of Glitter. I grew up in New Zealand, I should add that. So, and I was born in England, so I had a lot of like, wow, America's where it's at, man. That's like glitz and glamour and Forever 21. What is that? And Target. Why is everyone going to Target? That's awesome. And now I live here. Dreams do come true. But I'm going back because, first of all, I talk so freaking much and never give him an opportunity to chat. And so here I am introducing the husband tag from 2010 and that kind of era. And I found one that's kind of a modernized version of it. So I thought this would be fun.
Yeah.
So we're just going to ask you some questions about me, I think.
Let's do it.
Okay. What is my favorite hobby? And I don't have any like set answers for these.
Yeah. Favorite hobby? I would the first thing that popped in my head is that Grace is a very talented singer. If you're a fan of the channel, you may have seen some recent shorts where she displayed that a bit. But yeah, she's very musically gifted and loves to sing. But as far as like little hobbies go, I don't
really have any hobbies.
No, we like to watch Friends in the office on rotation.
I feel like I like to cook, and that's probably that's a hobby, I guess. But it's also like you have to do that if you want to survive. It's not like an optional thing that you're doing. I'm so sorry. Let me see what this is. Okay. Oh, okay. This is Sarah again. This is your backup. If anything happens to me. She says, I got in shape after realizing you can't be at a big calorie deficit. Yep, 100%. 500 calorie deficit to maintain muscle, otherwise you lose weight, but not lose body fat percentage. Yes. So that has been a big thing for us too. In the past, we would cut calories way down. I'm talking like I was trying to eat 1,000 calories or less, and like it just wasn't sustainable, but it also wasn't working. It would like plateau really quickly and my body would go into starvation mode, freak out. So yes, it's important to just do a 500-ish calorie deficit. That's what we're doing right now, and that's what's been the most sustainable and given us the best progress. So I'm so glad you're here. If you're not already subscribed, Sarah,
Probably Sarah.
Probably Sarah. Please feel free to subscribe. We would love to have you around. Okay, this is another second question. What is, these are tricky. What is my least favorite food?
You like?
Easy. Careful.
I'm just
You eat everything.
Yeah, you're eating all the time.
It's true.
No, I'm having trouble thinking of a food that you actively dislike. I mean, I guess right now, we've recently discovered you have an aversion to high fructose corn syrup, so anything with that is
so I'm literally like
top of the list.
Allergic to that. It gives me IBS symptoms if I eat high fructose corn syrup, or corn syrup solids, and it's in severity by that order, I guess you could say. What's this here? I mean, obviously okay.
What?
Yes, we do. Of course we do. But
in our own time.
So what else? Oh yeah, this is Sarah backing us up, man. She's like, Maddie, ooh, stop. You know they do. All couples do. We are married, and we are happily married, and
we have children.
We have children, so we've at least done it 3 times. My mom's gonna watch this. My mom watches these, so she's gonna be like, what are you doing entertaining those kinds of comments? But yes, we do. But of course. Anyway, okay. What is my least favorite drink? This one's easy.
Your least favorite drink? Oh, water. Believe it or not.
I hate water so much. One time when I was like 18, I woke up and I was like, I haven't had water to drink in like 6 months, because I just would drink Pepsi Zero, which is still my favorite drink to this day. Pepsi Zero, sometimes chocolate milk, a mug of milk before bed. I would microwave it and have a mug of milk before bed. And then if you're familiar, there's this thing in England called Robinson's squash, which is not a vegetable. It's a cordial, like a syrup that you put in water, and then it helps you to drink more water. And this is a generational thing in England. Like if you go to any person's house in England, and again, I grew up in New Zealand, so this goes way back to my childhood. If you go to anyone's house in England and you say, oh, do you have any squash? They would open a cupboard and show you 9 bottles of different flavors of squash. And it helps me drink water. So I import my squash from the UK in order to stay hydrated. Hate water. Don't like it at all. What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, the dog wants some water now. He's very needy.
This person is cracking me up. I was just curious. They have the innocence vibe of new couple. Well, thank you for saying that we have that vibe. We have been together for 10 years. And we've been married for, well, we've actually been together for 11 years.
Yeah.
Like, together for 11 years, and we've been married for nearly 9.5 years. So actually, I appreciate that comment. These comments make me blush. Me too, Sarah, just a little bit. I got like a little bit of color. Okay, I'm gonna ask you, even though you're getting the dog some food and water.
Y'all can hear me, right?
This is a hilarious question. Am I good at any sport?
No, but neither am I.
Yeah, we're not very.
We haven't really practiced.
We're not an athletic couple in that sense.
I think if you set your mind to it, you would be good.
And it says, do I have a favorite sports team? And this is funny because, so my parents
I was gonna say.
now live in Canada. So we moved England, New Zealand, and Canada, and they introduced us to hockey, and I didn't know that I would think that hockey was fun to watch, but when we were there, it was the Oilers playing, and so now we're always like, Oilers!
Oilers!
Oilers! And I feel like if someone was like, tell me your favorite sports team, I'd be like, oh, the Oilers!
Yeah.
Because it's just the most familiar thing to me.
We appreciate like going to a live game and like
love it.
It's fun and we get into it, but just other than that, we don't really like tune into.
I love going to basketball games. That's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah.
I love to go to basketball games. However, I don't really know the rules, and I also hate it when the opposing team is trying to make a shot and the whole stadium erupts into like, boo! Like trying to throw them off their game. I feel like standing up and be like, hey!
Leave him alone!
He's doing his best! It's making me cry just thinking about it. I'm such a pansy. Okay. Oh man, okay. Let's see. Here's another one. Am I good at video games?
Yes.
Coming from the master himself, he's very good at video games. And sometimes I win.
Yeah. Crash Team Racing.
Crash Team Racing. Overcooked isn't a competition, but we like to play Overcooked.
Yeah.
If you haven't played that, that's a really cozy one actually. Speaking of cozy, it's a really cozy one to play at this time of year. I love like the little, chopping up the stuff and making the soup. And my favorite thing to make on Overcooked, Overcooked 2 is the best one, because it's the newest one. My favorite thing to make is like a chicken dinner. You like throw a whole chicken in the roasting pan, you do potatoes, you do onions, you do carrots or whatever. So fun. It's so fun.
It's a good time.
Is this boy really wanting to go out? He's just trying to destroy the light.
I already said you're so needy.
While you're walking by, I hope I can be in a hang on. I wish I could read these. What does it say? Here we go. I hope I can be in a relationship that long. Wow, I hope. Do you like Marmite? Is the only thing grosser than these comments. I do not like Marmite. I hate Marmite.
I think I've tried it once and I also do not like it.
Yeah, I don't like it at all. And you can be in a relationship this long. Give yourself some time. Find yourself someone lovely and it will work out.
Okay, let's
let
go
the
outside.
doggy out. Let's see.
In like 2 minutes.
What's that, babe?
We'll be asking to come back in like 2 minutes.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Okay, so here we go. Do I have a best friend?
Yeah. Other than myself, you mean?
That's such a lame answer, but truly we are each other's best friend. And that actually kind of leaks into what is being said right now of like, I wish I could be in a relationship that long. I really did marry my best friend. We were best friends before we got married. We just posted a short recently and it kind of caused a little bit of a, not an uproar that was one comment, but someone was like, but I said we dated for 2 weeks before we got engaged. And that's true. We dated in person for 2 full weeks, spending every single day together before we got engaged. But we were together, like officially, Facebook official, for like several months before that. And we were kind of like exclusive.
We knew each other.
Yeah. But yeah, marry your best friend. It's the cat's pajamas.
Life hack.
Life hack. Who is my favorite music artist? Come on. Who's my favorite music artist?
Lord?
No. You know.
Oh, Bryce Vine, of course.
Bryce Vine,
Sorry.
dude. You know this. I've met the man. I've embraced him.
Yes, my bad.
He threw me the mic at his concert and I sang with him. I'm obsessed with Bryce Vine.
I forgot.
Lord is great. I love Lord too. Don't get me wrong. Fellow Kiwi, she's excellent. Bryce Vine.
Bryce Vine.
Who is second to Bryce Vine? Also a dude.
Quinn 92?
Quinn 92. Who is third in line, do you know?
It's not AJR, is it?
No.
AJR is my favorite.
AJR is his favorite. We saw them live, they were really good. It's a band, it's 2 people.
Oh. Fly by Midnight.
Fly by Midnight. So there you go. Bryce Vine and Quinn 92 and Fly by Midnight are my top 3 musicians, with a special acknowledgement to Lord,
Yes.
Swizzle, Sabrina Carpenter. I'm a sucker for all of that too. I also love like kind of 2000s, 2010s hip hop and R&B, Justin Timberlake, Neo, Chris Brown. Like I'll listen to really anything, truly, and I enjoy music very much. Okay. This is what was my favorite date that we had, but that's like a lot of years of dates.
I don't know.
What's your favorite? What's a date that comes to mind when you think of like our awesome dates that we've been on?
Well, the first thing that popped in my head was when we were living in New Zealand.
Yeah.
We took a trip to Queenstown, New Zealand, and our time there was just amazing. Our hotel had a view of the river that was like, you open the blinds and it feels like you just hiked up a mountain to this amazing view. And we did the Segway tour. That was really fun. We thought it was just going to be kind of silly, but it actually ended up being really cool. Got some lovely massages. Yeah, it was great.
We both fell asleep. We got massages. Yes, I fell asleep and drooled on the floor. So that's
snoring.
Really beautiful. Yep, that's so good. Let's see. I did a cap-on for Thanksgiving. Tell me what that is.
What's a cap-on?
What's a cap-on? I'd love to know what that is. Anyway, here we go. So, okay, do you consider our married life... Oh, yes. Okay, wait. It says to have been the same while going through COVID-19. It says to be the same, but I guess this is past tense now. Yes, our married life was the same. We absolutely loved being together all the time. We saw a lot of people like, oh, can't you just wait for your husband to get out of the house? Like, oh my gosh, don't you just need a break from your wife? And we were like, is no one else loving this opportunity to spend more time together? I got furloughed in Q got let go, and I got furloughed during the pandemic. I have since reacquired, I guess, the job that I had pre-pandemic, and Q has a new, way better job. So it all worked out in that way, but during that time we were both unemployed. We just spent all our time with, at the time we had one child, and I was pregnant, and we just spent a lot of time all together and went out on day trips and just enjoyed that time. So it was the same, if not a little better, because we got to spend more time together. Okay, this is tricky. Okay. What shoe size do I wear?
Is it 8?
It is.
Wide sometimes?
8 wide sometimes. You didn't need to mention that for the lovely folks at home. Yes.
Depending on the shoe.
Depending on the shoe. I like an 8 or an 8.5, and 8W is my ideal situation. Yes. Okay, what would be one meal that I could eat every day? I'm thinking of something specific because we talked about it today.
Deviled eggs?
No, but I freaking love deviled eggs. He is the king of deviled eggs. He makes real good deviled eggs.
What did we talk about today?
It's a meat that I love.
Salmon?
Yes.
Yes, we found it.
If I could have salmon in like a buttery sauce every day for the rest of my life, I'd be thrilled.
Salmon's fantastic.
Getting those omegas, baby. Yeah. All right, let's see. What's this next one? If I'm watching TV, what is most likely on the screen?
If you're alone, Gilmore Girls.
Yep.
If we're together, like I said, Friends of the Office.
Yep. What do I collect? Anxieties about germs and cold and flu season.
Well, this is kind of interesting because you do a thing where you give out little tiny kiwi birds. So I guess you kind of collect them to give them out.
Do you guys want to see them?
Yeah.
I can show them to you. What is this? This is a live stream. Hi, Sussy Sigma. Welcome to the live stream.
Yo.
I hope you stick around. I'm going to show you these kiwi birds real quick, and also...
I can't think of anything else you would collect.
I do have a collection of items, and you are in on it too.
Oh. Mugs.
I have a collection of mugs. These are the little kiwis that I give out. You see that? That's a tiny little kiwi bird. And obviously this is the native bird of New Zealand, the kiwi. If you've seen Bluey, you'll be familiar. And I have these in a little tin that I carry around with me. It says contents very lucky. Fun fact, when the LA Dodgers won the World Series, there were 4 of these kiwis in the stadium. So you tell me if they're lucky or not. Anyway, so that's something I don't collect, but give out, yes, and then I collect mugs.
Should we show our favorite mugs?
If you want to, yeah.
We don't need to.
We totally can. I just zapped you.
I just thought of a cool one I have.
Go on. He's like, should we show our favorites? AKA, I want to show.
I want to show mine.
My favorite.
Do you have a favorite you want to show?
Oh, I don't know. I love them. Yeah, you could just show your one. I love all of mine.
This one Grace got for me in Disneyland, and I appreciate it very much.
What is it, folks at home? It's the Infinity Gauntlet.
It's very cool. It's not microwave safe, which makes it a little...
Or dishwasher safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still cool.
But it's worth every time we have to hand wash it because it's so fun to use. Okie dokie. Next question. My favorite sandwich.
Favorite sandwich?
I know a specific one that I really love.
From a restaurant?
Yeah.
Jimmy John's?
No.
Not Jimmy John's.
Robin's Nest.
Oh. I was thinking of Jersey Mike's.
Oh, I love the Jersey Mike's Italian.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mike's Way.
Yeah, that's actually my favorite. Jersey Mike's Italian, Mike's Way. Next one is my favorite cereal. I feel like we could be answering these about each other and not just the husband tag, but that's okay.
Should we? No.
Bit late now, eh? We're halfway through. Next time, we'll find another list for the wife tag and we'll flip the script.
Your favorite cereal? Crave?
Yeah. Yep. I love Crave, and I don't need the double chocolate version. I just want the regular one. My favorite movie of all time. You know what it is, but this is going to open us up to something we were hoping not to open ourselves up to.
I don't know.
Hold fire maybe on that?
Yeah.
Okay, so do my second favorite. That's going to sound dodgy as heck now, isn't it?
It does.
Ignore this, move on.
Crazy Stupid Love?
Crazy Stupid Love. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Love Crazy Stupid Love, love Bridesmaids, love A League of Their Own. We're just like mentally communicating with each other right now. And yeah, that's where we'll leave that. One of these days I'll reveal my real #1 favorite movie. Okay. Let's see, this says, how can our love life improve? That's a weird question to throw in here. I'm happy, are you happy?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, next question is, do I love my job?
Yes, absolutely.
I love my job.
Dream job.
My dream job. And I'm not talking content creation, that's not even, we're not making money from YouTube yet. Bring on more subscribers and more views, it would be really nice, but yeah, we're not making money from YouTube. I just love my real life day job. When did we go on our first trip? It was a honeymoon.
Yeah. So.
To Hawaii.
2015.
2015.
That was lovely.
What animal would resemble me the most?
I don't know.
Okay, me neither. Let's move on. That seems like baiting someone into like, you think I look like a hippo? What is my favorite restaurant? I have a few favorites. All-time favorite, like if money was no object, is of course
Ruth's Chris.
Love me Ruth's Chris, but like it's so expensive, so we can't go there very often. But if I were to pick a road trip, where would we go?
Disneyland.
Disneyland, obviously. Yeah. Where am I originally from?
You are originally from the UK.
Where in the UK?
Leicester.
Leicester. Do you know the name of the town that I was
Oh, I'm sure
raised
I
in?
do. I know it's in there.
It's tricky. There's 2 towns that I was raised in.
What does it start with?
The first one starts with a B. It's super weird. Blaby Leicester is where I was raised until I was 8 years old, and then it was, and this one's 2 words, M and H.
Oh,
probably know this one.
Yes.
I was looking at you like you, yeah, obviously.
No, I'm blinking.
Market Harbour.
Market Harbour.
Oh, you said it at the same time.
Yeah,
what a surprise. No one else has commented just yet.
And then she moved to New Zealand.
And then I moved to New Zealand, and I was raised in Auckland, New Zealand, from age 12 through to marrying Q and moving here when I was 24. So there you go. What is my favorite kind of cake?
Favorite kind of cake? Does cheesecake count?
Yes. I was thinking that. I was like, if he says cheesecake, we're meant to be. Yes.
I laid out another treat for you, my good
go
sir.
Get the treat. Go get it.
Don't even see it.
Where is it? Go get it. The next one is the thing that I like most about you and that you like most about me.
I have to answer the thing
Yes.
you like most about
What's
me.
the thing that I like most about you? There's a lot of things. No wrong answers, really.
I guess how I make you feel? Is that too vague?
No, you make me feel great. That's a good answer. I think two is just your measured personality. Like you balance me out, you tether me down, like
See?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're just so mellow and don't really complain and just kind of keep your cool. And I need that. So I'm grateful for that.
My favorite thing about you.
Yeah.
The first thing I learned about Grace when I was first talking to her was that I was able to fully and completely be myself, like immediately. And as an introvert, if there's any other introverts out there, you know that's a rare thing. And yeah, that just formed an instant connection. And she didn't even actually know that I was introverted until she talked to other people about me. And
I had no idea. Someone was talking to me and they're like, really? You're interested in him? Because you guys are like super opposite. He's really shy. And I was like, no, he's not. I think we're talking about the same person. He's like, we are talking about the same person. There you go. There you go. Alrighty. Who said I love you first?
I did.
And only moments before
Yes.
I did. And actually, because we spent a lot of time as pen pals, we never said I love you in letters to each other because we wanted to wait till we were face to face. That was Q's idea, actually. He was like, I don't want to say it till I can say it face to face. So then at the airport, when I arrived to visit him in the States, I was like, okay, say it so we could kiss, basically. And he was like, I love you. And I was like, I love you. And then we kissed. So our first kiss and our first I love you was all, and our first hug and everything was all in that tiny little space of
Which,
time.
by the way, there was a lady who I guess thought it was cute and was recording us, and I would love to find that recording one day.
I hope that she still has it. She had a pink flip phone, if I remember correctly.
A little weird to record us and not
Yeah,
offer
that was odd
Yeah.
behavior. But also, can we get that tape?
Yeah, at least let us have it.
Oh my gosh, so funny. That was one of the next questions. Where was our first kiss? At the airport when I arrived in the United States. And that sounds like a 90-day fiance thing. It's not. Came, we dated, we got engaged. I went home to New Zealand. I finished up school. Then we got married.
Moved to New
and
Zealand.
We moved to New Zealand. So it wasn't all about the green
We
card.
wouldn't be
although,
together for 9.5 years.
Yeah, I was very grateful for the green card, but that's not why we got married.
Yes.
Okay, where do I want to travel to the most? I have two answers for this. I have one place that you and I have talked about going to together forever, and then I have one that's like my dream tropical vacation.
Ooh, tropical.
If you're thinking Disney cruise to the Bahamas, that's a bonus one too.
Okay. I was gonna say New York and Italy.
Italy is, yeah, I want to go to New York real bad too, but my top
Tropical.
two are Italy and,
Tropical.
I've told you maybe twice ever, so I don't blame you at all.
It's not Costa Rica, is it?
It's Tahiti.
Tahiti. Okay, that was not in my brain.
I knew a gal from Tahiti. She was just delightful, and they speak French there, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. What's an annoying thing I say all the time? Do you think we're gonna get sick now? Probably. Oh my gosh, wait. Wait, do you feel sick?
This past week, maybe.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But-
I'm so annoying.
I understand where you're coming from, so
And
it
you-
hasn't like annoyed me.
Yeah. So annoying.
But objectively, it's pretty annoying.
Something annoying I say all the time. I don't know. And then again, well, this is already answered too. What was your first impression of me? So we already answered that too.
Done.
So there you go.
How long have we been going?
I don't know. A whale. 34 minutes.
All right.
34 minutes. So, thank you for those of you who tuned in.
Yes.
It still looks like one person.
Hello.
That's still here. And 3 likes. We will be back at it again with the white vans next week. We will probably, Daniel, we'll probably do, I'm trying to think ahead. We'll probably do the wife tag next week. And then the following week, we'll probably do a what I eat in a day. So that gives us a couple of weeks to film some good stuff of what we eat to lose weight, typically in a day. So I think that's the game plan. We also wanted to share our weights because we forgot to do that at the beginning. And that was something that I was like, let's not forget to share our weights. And this morning, I weighed 181 pounds, which from last Saturday is down 5.2 pounds because I was puking my guts out. So not super realistic weight loss, and I don't recommend the way that I did it, but it is what it is.
I was 233.2, which I'm not sure how that compares to recent, but that's
all right.
49 total.
Getting close to that.
Gone up a little
again.
bit during the holidays, and we're trying to get back down again. But
yeah. And just to show you this in Happy Scale, which is the app that we use to track our weight loss, I have some milestones right here. So my commitment, this is since June, by the way. So my overall rate since June last year is that I lose about 0.39 pounds a week. My current rate, because of this week's stomach flu from earlier this week, I am losing 3.15 pounds a week. And then my commitment is to lose 2 pounds a week. We're doing a Disney trip, March 13th. Come and join us, I guess. I'm telling you all our personal effects now.
land or world, we don't know.
Land or world, who knows? Or Tokyo, or Paris.
Ooh, yeah.
Anyway, so this is like showing me my goal, when I'll hit my final goal, according to these things. So anyway, Happy Scale is a fun tool to use. Now that this is rolling on 40 minutes, we will sign off. I just dropped my phone.
All right.
I'm Grace, this is Q. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you next week for the wife tag.
Keep up on our channel to see some shorts.
Yeah. Tonight we'll be posting the cucumber trend, I guess.
Eat a whole cucumber.
We eat a whole cucumber. Anyway, delish. See ya.
Bye.
Okay, now how do I stop this thing?
X.
Just X out.